start our working day with the joint press briefing of the spokesperson of the Ministry of Defense, Viktoria Kushnir. We also have the ATO spokesman, Alexei Mazepa, on Skype, and also Mr. Matyukhin will speak. Good morning, dear all. I'm glad to see you. The Minister of Defense, Stepan Poltorak, at the instruction of the President of Ukraine, yesterday awarded state awards to the fighters in anti-terrorist operation and the families of those who died. In particular, orders of Golden Star to the mothers of the dead heroes of Ukraine, Sergei Krivoniz and Metro Mayboroda. And the title of the Hero of Ukraine was also bestowed on Alexander Petrakivsky, who was heavily wounded in the head next to Luhansk. As of the 25th of December, the Minister of Defense of Ukraine received 26,347,000,000 hryvnia, which is 96% from the money allocated for 2014. At the expense of this money, the department has paid the personnel and also provided for the food and communal services. And this money was also used to buy 44,600 sets of body armor, 22,000 Kevlar helmets, almost 200,000 pairs of footwear. And the Ministry of Defense has sent to the special fund of the state budget 1,013,000,000 hryvnia. Besides, as of today, as charity help, the Ministry of Defense got almost 153 million hryvnia, including almost 70 million hryvnia from legal entities, almost over 43 million hryvnia from individuals, over 37 million hryvnia from mobile operators, and over 3 million hryvnia was financial help in foreign currency. As of the 23rd of December, this sum for 145,700,000 hryvnia was used, or almost 96%, including 134 million hryvnia to buy Kevlar helmets, boots, army high boots, warm jackets, sleeping bags, camouflage uniform of the new variety, security barriers, and special means for the military police, topography maps, and camouflage meshes. Almost 1,700,000 hryvnia of charity money was spent for medical purposes. Besides, the citizens have sent to military medical units of the Armed Forces of Ukraine medical things and medicines to the tune of 81,200,000 hryvnia. The need of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine and financial resources in 2014 was 31,307,000,000 hryvnia. And from this money, to develop the weapons and military machinery, it is foreseen that 14.1 billion hryvnia will be spent. To train the troops, 1.9 billion hryvnia, and for the upkeep of the armed forces, 28.7 billion hryvnia. This week, the troops have got 20 new radio location stations, 2 armored personnel carriers, and 38 sets of parachute systems. Besides, the Armed Forces of Ukraine received 2,223 tons of oil and lubricants, of fuel and lubricants, 1,000 sets of body armor, 2,000 warm jackets, and 2,400 warm trousers, and so on. Public organizations, volunteers, and ordinary Ukrainian citizens, patriots, continue to provide support to the military units and in the zone of the anti-terrorist operation. The entrepreneurs of Berdyansk have re-equipped and transferred to the zone of anti-terrorist operation a lorry Ural. They have made it more defense protected, and it also now carries a mounted anti-aircraft gun. In the nearest future, the benefactors from the charity workers of the city of Kaliningrad have sent to the anti-terrorist operation zone several hundred kilos of warm clothes, cookies, apples, drinks, and all this. In Dnipropetrovsk military hospital, the rock band VV have staged a festive concert for the wounded military, and the frontman of the group, Oleg Skripka, greeted them with the New Year's seasons. The Ukrainian military continued to help local residents in the east of Ukraine. Yesterday, the officers of the group of the civil military cooperation have delivered to patients and personnel of Svitlodar city polyclinic in Luhansk region clothes, everyday utensils, and foods. Also, Ukrainian military have provided for the delivery of more than 20 tons of humanitarian cargo to medical establishments of the city of Kramatorsk, and also for the needs of people who were for the IDPs. In Zakarpattia, in Transcarpathian Regional Military Commissariat, a training from tactical medicine called Know in Order to Save take place, attended by military personnel from the garrison, medical workers, students of medicine, volunteers, and school children from different cities of Ukraine. So these are the brief results of the activity of the Ministry of Defense over the last 24 hours, and now I give the floor to the Captain Second Rank Leonid Matyukhin, who will inform you about the events in the anti-terrorist operation zone. And besides, Lieutenant Colonel Alexei Mazepa will inform you. Hello, Leonid. I hear you well. So what is the situation in the anti-terrorist operation zone? How the night has passed? And overnight in the anti-terrorist operation zone, the illegal armed formations continued to fire and provoke Ukrainian forces. They fired from small firearms at Stanitsa Luhanska and twice at the new terminal of Donetsk airport. From mortars, they have shelled Granitna. Also, the gunmen conducted artillery fire against the positions of our troops in the Taramchuk settlement. They don't stop the air reconnaissance in the vicinity of Mariupol. The enemy drones were detected in the skies over Privratne, Tavrichne, and twice over Gnutove. Ukrainian military take part in the put into order the life in Donbass, not far from Mariupol. tank, the personnel, one of the tank units of the Ukrainian Armed Forces took under their care 3 educational establishments, a secondary school and 2 kindergartens. Good morning. As of the 25th of December, the social and political situation in the territory of Donetsk and Luhansk region that temporarily are under the control of terrorists remain tense. Gradually, the protests of local residents against the actions of terrorist power gain in scope. The people want to dismiss them, and besides, they want to legally, lawfully elect new leaders. They say that they are tired of living without electricity, gas, and war, not receiving pensions and salaries. There's information about the new kind of earning money by the leaders of terrorists. They take the stolen cars to Russia and sell them there for components. They also continue to violate the regime of silence. They conduct shelling of positions of Ukrainians military, civil objects, and dwellings of peaceful residents. Over all the statements about their non-participation in the conflict, the Russian side uses all the resources, including information and physical, with the aim to fight the pro-Ukrainian population, both on the occupied territories and with volunteers and other patriotically determined people on the rest of the territory of Ukraine.